What exercises the Marines conducting today?
This is part of our annual training 14 exercise. So we come down here for 2 weeks. We're going to be doing amphibious operations and tank infantry integration. This is the tank infantry integration portion of that exercise.
What are the Marines getting out of this training?
The big part is learning how to operate with the infantry in a, as you can see from the range, in an urban environment. And the communication piece that goes between talking to an infantry platoon commander, the track commander, and the tanks. So the communication piece and how to integrate your fires and suppression.
Why is that important?
It's important because it gives the infantry a chance to see what the tanks can bring to the fight as a force multiplier. And then it also gives the tanks the ability to see how the infantry can support them as far as flank security and security in an urban environment.
And is this training going to lead to more advanced training?
Yes, next year my company is slated to go to the ITX down in 29 Palms, and which is what replaced Mojave Viper. And the Marines that were here for the infantry, they are setting to go on a MEU next year.
Who is participating in this exercise, sir?
It was Bravo Company 4 Tank Battalion and Kilo Company 3-1.
Why are you guys doing this training?
We're doing it as part of our annual training as reservists. The tank company, we're a reserve company out of Yakima, Washington. We go to various sites in the summertime, and we conduct our annual training as 14 days, so this is part of that.
What is your role in this exercise, sir?
My role was just to watch my platoon commanders and how they operated with the other platoon commanders from Kilo 3-1, and just observe them and then critique them at the end so that we could see what they did right and what they did wrong and how could they make improvements.
All right, and is there anything new that you guys are trying to incorporate into this training?
No, this is a very basic range for right now because we'll be doing that advanced in training next year.
All right. What kind of obstacles would you guys be faced with?
As far as the training, or as far as if this was a real live exercise?
Training.
Training?
Yeah.
It's just that communication piece. Comm always seems to be an issue between tanks and tracks and talking to everybody else. That's a big obstacle. And just that this is the first time for several of the Marines to actually integrate with infantry while they're fighting their tanks.
What do you hope for your Marines to gain from all of this?
Just a greater appreciation for what the infantry can do for them, and then how they can help support the infantry in any setting, whether it's an open terrain setting or an urban environment.
How will this be applied in the future?
Well, what we'll do is, like I said, next year we'll go down to ITX in 29 Palms, and then any kind of contingency operation that may pop up in the future, these Marines will be trained and ready to go and implement whatever we need to do overseas and be able to work with the infantry.